Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's child is full of grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child has far to go. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child works hard for a living. And the child that's born on the Sabbath day is bonny and blithe, good and gay.
And with her grim complexion and somber sociopathic attitude, there is not a more fitting name for Wednesday Addams. Created in 1938 by Charles Addams, the Addams Family has had several adaptations, including several movies and a musical. And while the Addams Family is often a package deal, the eldest sibling of this most macabre menage has become somewhat of a breakout star. On November 16th, 2022, Wednesday, made by Netflix and starring Jenna Ortega, had Wednesday Addams separating from the rest of her family and embarking on her first solo outing on the media stage. And what an outing it was! With 252.1 million views and making well over $200,000, Wednesday was starting to look like a goth Beyonce. And with Season 2 having been released in early August and Season 2 Part 2 having been released earlier this month on September 3rd, Netflix has decided to partner with Wendy's in order to bring us Wednesday's Meal of Misfortune. Including Rest in 10-piece nuggets, Christian crispy fries, a Raven's Blood Frosty, and 4 mystery dips of dread, this meal comes wrapped in tons of unique theming. And while the first 2 might just be clever renames of the Wendy's classic chicken nuggets and small fries, the latter 2 are actually wholly unique menu items. But will this meal capture the cold, dead spirit of Wednesday Addams? And is it to die for, or is it dead on arrival? Well, we'll have to see. But first things first, oh thing! Thank you. Did you get the drinks? Now here is the meal. I have it all laid out here except for the Raven's Blood Frosty. That one is in the freezer right now, so it's nice and cold for when I go to review it for the flavor. And I'm gonna need it because, well, I didn't know this. For context, I went into this thing completely blind. So, I only knew it existed. I didn't know exactly what it was, but, okay, slight mishap there, but anyway, as I was saying earlier, on the back of the nugget containers, it says, Dips of Dread, and it says, you don't get to know which Inferno-inspired sauce you got, so I get to enjoy the look on your face when you find out. Maybe matching with that sociopath vibe from Wednesday, but anyway, the sauces are Nowhere to Woe, Grave Mistake, You Can't Hide, and This Will Sting. And I'm guessing that goes in descending order from spiciest to least spicy. Anyways, yeah, that's what it says on the back here. Typically, you only get 2 sauces with the nuggets, right? And again, it's supposed to be a mystery thing, so you don't exactly know. What I did is I went to the trouble of reading the ingredients list on the 2 that I got and paying an extra $1 because of 50 cents a pop for the 2 extra sauces. Now I have all 4 right here in front of me right now. Right now you'd be wondering, but Patrick, doesn't that kind of ruin the whole thing of not knowing what it is? Well, I had my production assistant that we're going with mix them up. That way, I don't know which one they are, and I am not able to, they're very small print, I'm not able to read the sauce containers from here, so I'm going to go from left to right when trying the sauces, because that's the whole thing. And, you guys, instead of Wednesday, get to enjoy the look of pain on my face as I, the look on my face when I find out which one I get. So hopefully that's entertaining. Not sure if it's the same for non-sociopaths, but Right. Here we have the utensils also as well, which I want to point out. It says a Spoon of Gloom. They went all out on the fancy packaging. It is like It doesn't have anything on the back, but it's really great. And you have the bag here, obviously. It says there's nothing happy about this meal. A bit of a dig at McDonald's, maybe. But on the back, right, it says, it's Wednesday, not Wendy. Normally I'd be against this kind of capitalistic corporate synergy, but when the fast food slinging pigtailed poser said I could do whatever I wanted to her customers, I couldn't resist. My meal of misfortune is torture in a bag. Coffin-shaped cartons and daring dips of dread. May you rest in 10 pieces. Regrettably yours, W. For, Wednesday. So, again, really went all out with the theming here. Yeah, it's kind of pseudo-coffin shaped, I guess you would call it. Yeah, because they cut the ends off. But anyway, so, without further ado, let's get started. Now, I'm not going to do a sniff test beforehand. It's not like the nether sauce video. I am going to, and I don't have any water next to me either. So this is going to be fun. But, sauce 1. Ooh, it's like a grayish goop. That's like, I'm not going to like lick my finger off because that'll ruin it. But like that is a like gray, like beige, goopy, like it looks like mayonnaise almost with some stuff in it. Next one. Ooh, that is like a vaguely maroon, like it looks like almost like a fish sauce. It's very runny. I'll show it to you on the nuggets, obviously, but that's like almost like a maroon blackish color. And you have this one here. This one is a bright red. Looks like almost like strawberry jam, almost. Very thick too, very viscous. I'm not worried, but great. Okay, that's that one. And then the last one is this. Straight up looks like blueberry yogurt. Like that's the color and like texture and like goopiness I'm getting from it is blueberry yogurt. Obviously I'll show it on the nuggets when I pull them up, but you know. Anyways, so these are the sauces laid out, and we are going to try them. So starting off with the first sauce here, has like a beigeish color to it. It's very much giving a ranch. It smells a lot like ranch too. Not getting any spice off of the smell, but you know, like this is kind of like what it looks like. It's the only thing left to do is try it. That's a ranch. Oh, and there's the spice. So it's like it's a ranch with a... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say mild. Then I swallowed. And something just... Wow. As much as I hate to say it, I think this is this will sting. I don't think this is any of the really spicy ones, but that's like... That's like in your throat kind of a spice. It's not unpleasant, though. It's not unpleasant. Like, it's not painful. But it's weird. Alright, well that was that one. Guess, move on to the next one. Actually, I'm gonna try it on a fry first. So, yeah. Okay, so a lot more of the ranch flavor. And, yeah, okay. The spice is a lot heavier on the front end. I don't know what it was with the chicken nugget, but, again, it's a pleasant spice. Nothing... You can handle it. I think it's less spicy than, like, a buffalo sauce from McDonald's, slightly, if that paints a picture. Anyway, right, on to the next one. This is going to be the maroonish, like, fish sauce type thing. And, whoa, boy. First lot is barbecue, a Szechuan, or whatever. Oh, it's dripping. Okay. That's actually really good. It's like a fruit. It's like a jam of sorts, I guess, like a plum or something.
I was thinking teriyaki, and that does taste like a spicy teriyaki sauce. Yeah, great. That is. I'm gonna try it on the fry also, because you know that might change stuff. But didn't get to say it because it was dripping. But yeah, you definitely get that like teriyaki scent to it. Not a lot of that spicy scent at all. I actually get almost like no spice off it, like maybe a slight bit. I want to say it's less than the ranch was, so I'm gonna change the rankings then. I think this is the this will sting, and the. Wait a second, are these color coded? Wait a second, these might be color coded. Okay, so this will sting is probably the one I just tried. Then surely the ranch couldn't be grave mistake. Anyway, whatever. Also, something I just noticed. There is a it says you can't hide. It's HYDE, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Anyway, cool. On to the next one. Again, I don't want to. Alright, so this next one, very much like a strawberry. It's giving cranberry sauce, is what it is. And it smells like ketchup, but like a fruitier ketchup. Not much spice. I'll try it. So that is a ketchup. Getting a bit of that. Oh, I'm getting sweats. Ooh, bit of heat in the front end there. Wait, let me. Yeah, no, it has some spice in the front end, but it's kind of spicy. Seems like it grows. You know, like more similar to the nether sauce. I think I remember the nether sauce being spicier, like right off the bat, but this is like. It's like spicy ketchup. It's not bad. Not bad. I actually quite like that. That's good. That's good. Nice. It is sitting on my tongue for a while though. That is spicy. Last one then. Actually, wait. First nugget. I gotta try French fry. Yeah, that's just spicy ketchup. Not bad though. Not bad. Okay. Last sauce though. Again, it very much, to me, looks like blueberry. It also smells like ranch. It's some sort of dressing, but it looks like blueberry yogurt. Let's try it. That is blueberry. That is legitimately... Wait. Okay, that's spicy. It's spicy. Whoa, okay. It's not like oh, I don't need any more spicy, but like oh, okay, then it grows. And it's okay. Yep, this is definitely nowhere to woe. Yep. That makes sense. But that is spicy blueberry yogurt. That is the texture, that is like the aftertaste I'm getting is like a Greek yogurt. A slight hinting to it, but like spicy blueberry yogurt, that is. Well, folks, I think that was all the sauces there. I gotta say, none of them were bad. My favorite have got to be the spicy ketchup and the kind of like teriyaki sauce thing, though. The second and third ones I tried. Those to me have a better flavor to them. As far as spice goes, I think the ranch at the very beginning and the blueberry yogurt have like the most prominent spice to it. So I think This Will Sting is definitely the teriyaki sauce one. That was more sweet than anything. Then You Can't Hide is this one. Then Grave Mistake is the ranch, and then Nowhere to Woe is this purple blueberry stuff. If you want to trick your friends and you want to know like what to expect and all that, then keep that in mind. Now, if you want to have that experience of watching your friends try it, then make sure they don't see this video, obviously. But then like you'll know that that's like, but I mean, those are pretty good. So I think I might move on to the Frosty then, because just give them all my final thoughts at the very end there. I'm just thinking about doing final thoughts right now, but I figured I'd wait. Thank you, production assistant. Awesome, and here it
is, it says, okay, it's Wendy's X Wednesday, giant W. It says best served cold like revenge. This is supposed to be Raven's blood, as to what that actually tastes like, who's to say. And I get to open up these spoons. Oh, that was unexpected. Ooh! Oh, would you look at that? It's got a little raven, a little raven's hook look to the end of it there. It's a raven on top of a skull over a tombstone. It's Wednesday, Netflix. It's a nice purple. I might have to hang on to this one. Right, but let's dig in. Shot. That's good. Especially after all the sauces, like, because you got that nice vanilla, but like, I wonder, I think it's supposed to be like blood cherry or something. And that's cherry. Not only is that cherry, that's kind of delicious. I'm gonna try and mix it up actually, you know, see if it tastes better combined. But anyway, as I'm doing that, I figured I wanted to give some of my thoughts on the meal as a whole. Anyway, so overall, I'd say that the experience is a pretty fun one, you know? It has some pretty solid theming there. Obviously, you saw the bag, you saw the message. One thing that I liked about it that, like, you know, I don't see many tie-ins doing is that, like, the backstory they gave for the entire thing was pretty nice and believable, you know? It's thought out, not believable, more thought out. You know, the whole thing on the back here talking about how, like, oh, when Wendy's told me I could do whatever I wanted to their customers, you know, it seems very much like something that Wednesday would in fact actually do if the character got this opportunity, and I appreciate that. You know, is that, you know, putting some thought into the story behind the product. You know, a lot of times, and no one really bats an eye when this happens, but, like, you know, you just kind of throw a property on there and you do something themed around it, like with the Minecraft thing, right? They didn't necessarily have a good explanation for why, but, you know, it didn't make it a bad thing. You know, it just didn't have that element to it. But anyway, I appreciate that this has it. Anyway, to summarize, I appreciate that Wendy's thought that much about the backstory. Yeah. Anyway, as far as the actual sauces go, I will say that they do have, it's not like the most obvious change in spice. I'd say from the mildest one to the spiciest one, overall, like, uncomfortability, like, kind of being like, get it away immediately. For me personally, and it could just be me being better at handling spice, but it never really soared above like a 7, you know, or actually not even a 7, closer to a 6, but it's good. Like, and for 4 sauces, having that much of a range is pretty decent. Each sauce felt kind of unique. You know, again, you have the spicy ketchup, the kind of teriyaki sauce. You also have the ranch and the blueberry yogurt. Like, you don't believe, if you don't believe me when I tell you that this is blueberry yogurt, then I don't know what to tell you, because by the time this video comes out, they might not even be available. But that is I am 90% sure that it's spicy blueberry yogurt. But if I had to give a rating for the entire meal as a whole, I'd say, especially for only being $10.29, it's gonna get a solid, you know, 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. As far as like theming and flavor, just generally overall, that's what I'm gonna rate it. Well, I believe that is all that I have to say about this. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to finish this up, but I will see you next time.